Today we're looking at the very first Spider-Girl book I've ever read, which is number 7, April. Probably 1990 something, or I don't know. But the cover, let's look at it first and we go, I'll give it a B. The proportions are correct on everybody, it seems like. I got some very interesting characters on the front. It does kind of make you want to go in and read it. Now, I didn't read it because of the cover. Usually a cover can pull someone in. This one, I read it because I wanted to read it. I've been wanting to read Spider-Girl for a long time, ever since I've been reading MC2 universe, and before that I didn't even know she really existed. But I personally guarantee that if you read MC2, you will have fun. Definitely better than the modern stuff, and a lot of the stuff around that time as well. I personally like it. It definitely has that 90s vibe to it. So it's 1999 April. First off, we got her in this little outfit going on. So the interior art's about the same as the front art. Except sometimes it's like, I can't tell if she's a boy or a girl. It's just the way they draw her, and maybe it's her short hair. I don't know. But so I'd give it probably more of a C, maybe even a D at that point. It should be the same artist, but who knows? Oh, isn't it the guy that played Iceman in the X-Men? All right, so the story that they have in here is pretty good, although there is some of that superhero fight superhero because they're confused over something and they don't talk it out first. They just go ahead and punch first and ask questions later kind of thing. So she's training with her uncle Phil. Now, I know Peter Parker doesn't have any siblings that I'm aware of, so I'm guessing Mary Jane or whatever is got a brother named Phil, her uncle Phil. All right, so she's trying to become a superhero and her dad disagrees with it. Her mom doesn't really want her to be. And then there's this dark devil. Now, at first I thought they were fighting, but I'm really not quite sure if they're fighting or if they're just practicing, because they kind of leave on terms that leaves me confused. So it's dark devil. I don't know who he's the child of. I mean, it's obviously Daredevil and somebody with flaming power. So you tell me. This is, again, my first Spider-Girl comic. Then enters the Nova. He's like, back off, ma'am. He's beating her down because she took down Dark Devil, which means evidently Dark Devil's a good guy. Which, there comes a leaf. Look, fall finally hit. All right, so I guess I'm very confused because she is being attacked by him because he didn't recognize her without her Spider-Girl outfit on, I guess. I don't know. So there's a lot to be understood because I haven't been reading the first 6 issues. I wish I could get them, but we'll see. So she's hiding out. Dark Devil is like, is it just me, or did you also find that lad a tad egocentric? You did this on purpose. So it's like almost like they were having a friendly sparring competition. I don't really quite get it. Oh, cool. They have all the MC2 characters right there. All right, we got a backstory. Now, the backstory, honestly, was the better of the 2 stories. This backstory is the last days of Spider-Man. It kind of tells of how Spider-Man became a dad, kind of grew up and stopped being Spider-Man. He was fighting, becoming being Spider-Man, yada, yada, yada. But whenever she became pregnant, he was talking about settling down, but, he just couldn't get out of his blood. He had to go fighting. Then one day he came into a really bad battle with Norman Osborn, the original Green Goblin. Got his leg taken off, so they're going to try to repair his leg by getting a bionic leg. And eventually he's like, you know what, forget it. He's giving it up. He's giving up the costume because he's realizing he's putting away toys of his youth to assume my real responsibilities. I almost want to tear up in that situation. So her mom is telling him, Mary Jane is telling her daughter all about all this information, who is, by the way, Mayday Parker. And then gives her Spider-Girl suit because she's kind of been grounded not to use the Spider-Girl outfit. And she's like, we raised you the best we can. We expect you to do the best you can, but just be safe. She just wants her daughter to be safe. Spider-Man wants her. He knows firsthand how dangerous it is, obviously, while she's just seen the opposite side of it. She saw all the glamour, but she saw the pain as well. So this is a very good, heart-touching story. Ooh, Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. Well, let me know if you read this comic and let me know what you think. Ooh, there's a really old-looking Spider-Man. Swing into action with advertisement. 2 episodes for a video. Wow, for $15. Now you can get like the entire series for $15. These are the old ones, I bet. I remember back when I was a kid, we watched the cartoons that had it was like paper dolls moving across the screen of Spider-Man and Hulk and all those guys. And at first I thought that Johnny Storm, did he become a girl? Really? But it's Johnny Storm. It's just the artist, again, you can't tell. Like he doesn't seem, whoever the artist is, seems to go back and forth on, let me just put this way, the proportionality is a bit awful for me. So let's see, Tom DeFalco is the writer. Pat Olaf is the penciler. Now he also penciled the front because the front looks fine. Let's see, there's usually like a little hidden thing. I guess so. There's the hidden name. But I'm not really, it's not like it kills me. So, I mean, I would give it a C, but it's kind of below average, to be honest with you, most of the time. But I mean, I don't want to say there, well, give him a break. I couldn't do all this. Maybe, but look at that face. He looks like he's got a very flat face. He looks like Dick Tracy, one of the guys in Dick Tracy. And then him, he doesn't even look human. I mean, it's just very, I don't know. I'm sure that he got better. Let me put it that way. But for this one, I'm going to say, no, it's going to get a D for the art. So the interior art is a D. The cover art, I guess I'll just give it a B. It's above average. I like the proportionalities of it. The story, I will give a, well, that backstory is an A, I think. So somewhere between an A minus B for the whole thing. And then the concept, oh, I dig the concept. I give that an A because I really like the future and who's, you know, the next generation of superheroes. Instead of being Spider-Man for like 80 years, we're passing the mantle on to the next character. And then Dark Devil, I really don't know who that's the child of. And then this Nova, who's this Nova? So we know that we're passing on the mantle to the next generation, which I like that concept. So that is my grading system. Let me know what you gave grades for this in the comments below.